Okay, today's Sunday, 30th of August, and as you can see, I've got most of the train completed for the wood version. The only couple things I have left to do is put the wrap pieces on. They are over here, ready to go. I just have to figure out how to get the cardboard to wrap. So my plan, I made two of these versions. One version without the hole in the roof, and then one with, like that. And I'll probably start with this one, just because since it's less complicated, if something gets screwed up, I can use the other one to trace this one, and it'll be less time consuming. But basically my plan is to use the wood one as kind of the mold. Get this wet, not soaked completely, but like just enough to get it to bend, and then have it, clamp it to the wood version and let it dry, and hopefully when it dries it'll hold that curved shape. So we'll see if that actually works out, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that today. I might save that for Monday, because I've gotten a lot done today. So yeah, pretty much got all the gears in. That was a little tricky. It didn't work completely the same way I thought the wood version was. I checked the gears that weren't meshing, and they matched the template from the wood, so it should have worked, but it didn't. So I basically had to find out which gear was causing the issues, which was the third one back, because it has 2 points in which it touches, here and here. So basically I had to create a new version of this one and this one that were scaled down just so that it would mesh, and then I had to do some filing to the I forget what you call those things, the spokes or whatever on that gear, to make it slightly smaller. Didn't have to recut that one or redo that one, but had to cut it down slightly. So and then yeah, so that was probably the hardest part on this build. Recutting the axles, so I modified it. I haven't modified the axle on the, so this is an example. Here's the original wheel axle for the kit, and I modified it because it wasn't working very well. I might go back and modify that one too, but I basically made the nub longer and then stuck a spoke through it so it keeps the wheel on better, and it doesn't stick out that far. I didn't want it sticking out farther than the face of this, because if I have it sit on a track, I don't want it to screw with it, or plus I still have to put the bar on the wheels, and I don't want it to stick out too far. So but yeah, I basically just used the pattern for the original as my template for the axle, and then just moved it over and traced it out a little bit, and then basically the edge of where this piece is, if you imagine where my finger is, that was the edge, like on the other wheel, but basically that's the edge of where the hole is. So you just go in half the diameter or the radius of the peg over, and put the poke. Just make sure it gets put in the right place. That's not gonna hold tightly if you don't. So anyway, so that was something I modified. So yeah, once I get those couple things done, pretty sure I'm gonna be ready to go ahead and start painting and then resining it. So but I'm gonna not start that today. Another day's project. So I think that's it for now.